Hello, today's Saturday. I had my surgery done on Wednesday, so today's the third day after my surgery. I'm feeling pretty okay today, other than, my big issue right now is sleep. I've noticed that no matter what I take, sleeping becomes very painful for me. I can lie on my left side, and I can lie on my back, which is a little bit more comfortable for me than lying on my left side. But no matter what, it really feels like it's tugging on the staples no matter how I sleep, and it's pretty painful. Last night I ended up taking 2 Percocet and a lorazepam, hoping that would knock me right out, and unfortunately it didn't. So I didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m., and then I woke up in more pain at 5 a.m., and it took me until 6 a.m. to get back to sleep, and then I ended up sleeping until noon. So sleep is definitely becoming a weird issue, and I hope that goes away soon. Mornings are really hard. Usually the first thing I notice when I wake up is that I'm in pain. So up until today, I've been pretty much waking up, being in a lot of pain, being really whiny, and popping a Percocet to feel better. But obviously the Percocet makes me feel sluggish, and I kind of bumble around the house. And I really just was not in the mood for that today, especially, not even waking up till noon. So I decided to forego the Percocet this morning and see exactly what I can and cannot handle in terms of pain. So, it hasn't been fun. The mornings are more painful than any other time for some reason, but once I get through that, the pain's not as bad, but obviously still there. It's just really annoying because even when it doesn't hurt a lot, it always hurts a little. So just this constant dull, aching pain nonstop is pretty annoying. And then sometimes, it gets worse and it turns into more of a stabbing pain. But I decided to not take the Percocet this morning because I wanted to be at least somewhat functional. I've been cooped up in this apartment for what feels like forever, and I'm not even halfway through my recovery. So I didn't have any medicine. I just took my antibiotic this morning. I had some mashed potatoes for brunch, I guess you could call it. I had a lot of homemade mashed potatoes still saved up in the fridge, so that was really yummy. One thing I did notice is, let me show you, see if you can see. I feel like I have a deformed face. If you look, let me put my head as straight as I possibly can. Okay. So you might not be able to see from this angle. I sure can when I'm looking in the mirror. But this ear is about a centimeter or two lower than this ear now. I'm not sure how I can angle myself so you can really see this. Maybe right there is probably best. You can see that this ear over here is a little bit lower than this one. I'm not sure if that's permanent. I'm not sure if when the nerves start to reactivate and everything, if it'll kind of rise back up again. But, I'm assuming that it probably might not. Also, if I turn this way, my face is nice and flat right to my ear. And if I turn this way, there's like a dent. There's like a dent in there, probably where my parotid gland used to be. I'm assuming that's probably permanent. I'm not sure how else it would fill back out again. But I thought it was pretty funny, and I might have to have my glasses readjusted to compensate for my lower ear now. Not a major concern. I'm not too concerned about it. Really, my only big worry was being able to move my face properly. Oh yeah, look, you can see my glasses are even a little uneven. I'm going to have that fixed. But, honestly, I'm not going to be that superficial. I really don't care. My ear does seem a little bit more swollen on this side, too. I've always had fat earlobes, but look at how huge my earlobe looks over here compared to this one. This one looks little, and this one looks big. So who knows what's really going to happen as I continue to heal and things stop swelling and see what goes back into place and see what doesn't. But, they're not overly noticeable, and it's nothing that's going to completely kill my appearance, so I really don't care. So I did go out today all by myself because I didn't take any drugs this morning, like I said. Really just wanted to get out. I just wanted, something other than these walls in this apartment to be around me, so I really didn't have anything to do. So I did have a couple of shorts I had bought at Sears or whatever that I didn't end up really liking. So I just drove down to the mall and returned them, and then stopped into my studio to see my associate, see how she was doing, just say hi. Basically just relieving the boredom. It really stinks that I'm at this point where I have to choose between being in pain and being functional and feeling better, but being a sloth. So today I chose to be a little bit more functional, and I'm glad I did, because it really felt nice to roll down the windows in my car and just drive around, even if it was for a little while. I didn't last too long. I was only out for about an hour, and I started getting, kind of run down again, so I came right back home. But it was still worth it, and it was still nice to be out. I did straighten my hair today, because I was tired of looking like trailer trash, so I got my little pigtails in. Straightening my hair was an adventure. Not being able to feel this, not wanting to burn it, and even, a tiny bit of hair pressing up against the ear kind of made it feel like my ear was going to just fall right off, because it does really look like they just cut my ear off and then sewed it back on. So any sort of pressure on my ear really freaks me out, makes me feel like it's just going to pop right off, like it's a fake ear or something. So I'm probably being a little too careful in that area, but I'd rather be too careful than to really abuse it. So let's see how it's going. It probably doesn't look much different, but I'm going to take a look anyway, so even if you don't watch it, I get to see what it looks like. Let's take a look. My staple should all still be there. My stitches should all still be there. I'm not sure if it looks swollen or not. My friend Nicole came over yesterday and she massaged me because I was told that if it swells up at all, if it turns red, that we have to massage it in a downward motion to get rid of the swelling. And so I made her massage me. I'm having trouble with my glasses here. There we go. So I had her massage me, and she brought me ice cream, and she's a sweetheart. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm feeling okay. It's still going to suck for a while, and I realize that even though I can be somewhat functional, it doesn't last very long. It's only temporary, then I get really, really run down, but I'm just glad I was able to leave the house today, and hopefully this is just the start of my recovery, and hopefully I'll just get better and better every day. And for now, that's it. See ya.